Hi guys, this video I'm going to be sharing my ultimate whipped cream recipe with you. I've been asked, oh, my whipped cream recipe is not stable, what's your recipe? I'm going to be showing you some amazing recipes, and I thought to drop this first, and it's time for you to change that your cake game. So join me as we decorate and make whipped cream together. The first thing I do before working is to wipe everywhere clean with vinegar and dry with my serviette. So these two things I always have when I'm working. So, and I also wipe my bowl also before popping into the freezer. Now, as you can see in this video, I just brought out the mixing bowl from the freezer. I popped it in the freezer for as long as I wanted. Measured out my powdered whipped cream. I usually use Vision. I forgot to show us in this video. Then I had my cold water, very cold water, not block but very cold. I mixed with my parchment with my mixer whisk, but you can decide to use a spatula if you don't want to use your whisk. Then this, I took it back into the freezer to chill for about 2-3 minutes. Then now I'm timing it, and then I mix for 3 minutes. So watch carefully and see how I mix. So in this video I did about 4 minutes in this because my light on this particular day was very low, so I needed to mix extra time because the mixer was not working as fast as it should. So at 1 minute 30 seconds interval, I always do something. I take a pause and I scrape the size of my bowl. If I want to add in colors, at this time I had my colors, just a drop, 2 drops. It depends on how deep you want your color to be. I wanted my blue to be a bit deeper, so I did 2 drops of colors in this video. Then allowed to mix for 3 minutes, but because my mixer was not as fast as it should, I went ahead to do for about 4 minutes. But if your mixer is fast enough, please just do 3 minutes and you will have a stiff and easy to work with whipped cream. You will see how stiff the consistency of this whipped cream was. See what I'm doing here? So I brought it out to check if it's properly mixed, and you see it is ready. But actually I think I did extra mixing because I just felt like I needed to make it blow up a bit. So I did it for like maybe 3 seconds and all. So that's it. It's ready to use. So now I want to decorate a cake. So I actually planned on doing this video because I wanted you to see how it works. My cakes were frozen. Please also note that I work with frozen cakes for my whipped cream. It helps your work very easy. On this day, the lights were low, the AC could not come on. So you could say that I worked in a very hot environment on this particular day, and the whipped cream still survived the weather for that night. So basically what you need is to work with your whipped cream. You need a cold cake and a good recipe, which is what I'm sharing with you today. So watch me decorate this cake. I also try to level my cake. I actually don't always trim. I usually don't always trim my whipped cream cake, but this day maybe I was just, maybe because of this video, I wanted to just show you okay what happens behind the scenes. Sometimes when you see that the cake is not as leveled as you want, just trim a bit and do your work so it's easier. So I did a 10-inch 3-layer cake here, and I wipe as many times as you can think of. I wash my hands, I wipe at intervals. I'm so used to it. So yeah, I didn't trim the sides of my cake. I felt like it's whipped cream cake, it's gonna waste. But if you want to always trim your side, it saves your cream. But if you don't trim, you use more cream than you should have. So yeah, so that's what I did here. So now I'm done crumb coating. I pop it back into the fridge, and because my mixing bowl is a bit small and the weather was very hot, so I mixed in batches. I didn't do it at once, so I crumb coated the 2 cakes with that. I didn't video the second cake while I was crumb coating that. I completed the 2 cakes, a size 8 and a size 10. Now I'm mixing again. I just wanted to do this twice so you see the procedure on how I made this, so you know that this is not just me saying it, is what I do, and it's what I use to work every day when I have whipped cream orders. So guys, watch and enjoy every process. This is just to explain the measurement again. So if you're doing any gram of powdered whipped cream, just minus 100 from your measurement. If your powder is 500 gram, then your water will be 400 gram. But please let me also say that if you're using different brand of powdered whipped cream apart from Vision that I used in this video, guys, please make the water lesser. So if you're doing 400 grams of powdered milk cream, please do 280 gram of water or 250 gram of water. It saves you the headache of doing try and error, because I've actually had to face all that in my own process, so you don't need to make that mistake. But if you're using Vision, trust Vision for this measurement. The water works perfectly for it. All right, so yeah, so because of I said that my environment was very hot, so before I did the smoothing of this cake, I had to take it back into the freezer for about 2-3 minutes for it to, while I used to coat the other cake, for it to firm up a bit because of the room. I just wanted to do that just to have a neat finish actually. Then watch me decorate this and any other thing you want to learn from this video. Working on a whipped cream cake is the easiest to actually do when you just understand the system. Your bowls are well chilled, your water that you're using is chilled, you're using a good powdered whipped cream, you're working with a very chilled cake. It makes your work super easy and neat, guys. So watch me pipe on this cake and see how stiff the cream still is, even with the weather, the environment I was in, it's still piped neatly. So guys, this is a no fail recipe that I've tried and I thought to share with you also to also try. So this cake was a 2-in-1 for my nephew's baby dedication and also my younger brother's birthday. So I did like a 2-in-1 design and it came out so nice. I just wanted to just manage everything and make it nice, and it came out nice. Check out the beauty that we created in a short time. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this video and I was able to answer a lot of questions on your mind. So if you love this, like, share and subscribe to our channel to enjoy more recipes that I'll be sharing. Thank you.